Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and we're out today at the two-gun action challenge match. This is my last chance to practice in the real setting for Finnish Brutality. So we're going all out. I'm taking modern gear like I'm going to have at Finnish Brutality. Armor, this is just, consider this exercise training armor. It's just solid plate to use the weight. So the rifle I'm using today is basically a Commando, what would Stoner do? That's at least what I'm calling it. It's 10.5-inch barrel with a B&T suppressor on it. Holosun, magnifier, standard stuff. And then because I had so much success with it in Slovenia, got an Arex Delta Gen 2, Holosun 509. So not old gear today because I want to hopefully do as well as I can at Finnish Brutality. So I'm already sweating, as you can probably tell. It's supposed to be somewhere between 108 and 110 today. 3 stages of running and kettlebells and spinners and all sorts of fun. Let's dive right into stage 1. This looks like a stage that ought to be really quite easy. There's one rifle target, and there's a plate rack, and you have to get 6 rifle hits and knock down all the plates. Plates are done with the pistol, steel target's done with the rifle. What makes this tricky, aside from the fact that I forgot to turn on my optic, is of course there are 4 no-shoots hiding behind all of the plates. Any hit on one of those no-shoot targets is a 60-second penalty. Then over here, you only have to hit the target once. You have to alternate between different ports in the barricade there, but you have to run back and forth. You get 1 hit on the seal with your rifle, and then you knock down 1 plate. And you repeat this back and forth until you've hit 6 plates and gotten 6 hits on the rifle target. This may not look like a whole lot of running. You look at it like it's not really very far, but in 100+ degrees, wearing body armor and having to repeat that on the clock, that gets pretty tiring pretty fast. The other cool thing about this stage is the whole concept is to force you to alternate between speeding up and slowing down. So you'll notice I am missing most of the time, honestly. It takes me 2 hits to get that rifle target, and that's because I'm shooting fast. I'm loosing a shot when I'm not entirely sure I'm going to quite hit, because I might get it. Whereas on the pistol, I am very much slowing down, taking my time, and ensuring that I get a really good, clean hit. There's no reason not to rush the target on the rifle, and there is absolutely every reason to take your time and be careful with the pistol. So I'm really happy I managed to clean the plate rack without getting any hits on the no-shoot targets there. And overall did really well on this stage. I'm pretty darn well gassed by the end of it. Here we go. This is now our very last shot on pistol. This one, actually, if I stand over to the side like I am, I actually don't have a no-shoot behind this one. So I speed up a little bit and get a miss there. But 2nd place out of 47, even with my little whoopsie on the site. All right, this is a classic Kasarda drill because we know there's going to be something like this in Finnish Brutality. So throw the kettlebell, run to where it lands, shoot from where it lands, and repeat. In this case, you go across the bay one way, turn around, and come back. Now, what's interesting, there was no specification on how you had to shoot. So I decided to go prone because I knew, especially as the stage went on, I was going to get more and more tired, and it was going to get harder to make clean hits. And I figured it'd be faster to go prone and have a really stable shooting position. A lot of people decided to shoot this standing. So I went here and figured, what the heck, we'll try squatting. That was my only miss of the entire stage. And having gotten that miss, I decided, you know what, this really isn't a benefit. So I overthrew here. I get to come back to the stick to throw the kettlebell. Back to prone. And 3 clean hits. I really like these stages, as I think I've said before. So now at this point, I have a long throw, but I might be able to make it to the end of the stage with just 1 more throw. And so this is a place where I'm actually taking my time. I'm going to concentrate, give it a good heft, and hopefully, yep, that is technically over. And so 1 last set of hits, and there we go. I'm using 20-round mags here. Thank you, YouTube.
8606.
and finished with a round in the chamber and nothing left in the mag. That went really well.
Thank you. How you feeling? Woo! That was good. I broke the stage. I guess we'll have to fix that.
And we know there's going to be a spinner in Finnish Brutality. So the idea here is we have 3 shooting positions. Starting, this first one's about 80 yards, maybe 100 yards. And what you have to do is hit the top plate and hit the bottom plate. You don't have to spin it, just hit the top and hit the bottom for each of these 3 positions. You'll notice I'm having a little bit of trouble hitting the top plate in particular. So I was not quite as on my game in this stage. Here we go. Here's the 3rd one. And once I make my 2 hits here, I'm going to move to that 4th and final hula hoop, and I have to actually spin the spinner from there. So again, I'm still using 20 round mags here, so I've gone through about half of that mag. And off to a decent start, but I'm still having trouble hitting the top plate. Anytime you see a puff of dirt, it means a miss. So I get close, 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 miss, miss. That's a bad thing. Miss. The key to spinners is consistent hits, and I had 3 misses in a row and then locked open empty. I probably could have gotten it if I'd made all 3 of those hits. I'll talk about that malfunction in a moment. But get back into it, focus, and, well, keep making some misses. I'm able to make my hits on the bottom. I'm still missing on the top, which is a little annoying. Close, and there we go.
All right. It is really stinking hot. I don't know what the exact temperature is, but it definitely hit 100 and something out here. Fun stages. This was really good practice for whatever sort of nightmares Jari at WWSD has in mind for us at Finnish Brutality. I did really well in the first 2. 3rd one here, I had a little bit of trouble with the spinner. 20 round mags don't help, but had trouble hitting the top plate, so I need a little more practice on that, I think. But the key to the spinner is every shot is the beginning of a new, every shot's new and different, so even if you're missing, mental focus, calm down, go back to getting consistent hits, and you can get it over. So, rifle was good. I had one sluggish going into battery, which I need to go back and check. I might have actually crammed 21 rounds into the magazine. Ironically, I actually have a forward assist on this particular rifle because that's the upper that I had available to put it together with. But I didn't use it. I just pulled the charging handle back to slam that round a little, give it a second push into the chamber, and then it ran fine. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It's fun shooting old gear, but it's also fun coming out sometimes. Oh man, I'm just sweating in my eyes. It's also fun coming out in modern kit sometimes. So stay tuned. Finnish Brutality is going to be truly brutal. I don't know what stages he's got in mind for us, but I know it's going to be fun. So we'll have that video coming in September. Thanks for watching.